Ride On McLaren P1, 2017, Electric Car Review. Here's one of 2017's most eagerly awaited supercar launches, the new Ride On McLaren P1, and we've given it the full car magazine review treatment. It establishes a number of firsts. This is the only convertible P1 in existence and the smallest car Woking's ever made for tarmac use. It's the brand's first with a ZGST electric-only powertrain, and it's the only McLaren we're aware of with a remote control letting you drive the car from the comfort of your sofa. Autonomous supercars? We've already driven them. Yes, McLaren Automotive has branched out into toy cars. Here we test the 1 to 3.5 scale P1. At 375 pounds, it could worm its way onto the Christmas present list of well-heeled petrolheads and their offspring. 375 pounds? Is it made from carbon fiber and cunobtanium? Not quite. This is an approved licensed model, so it doesn't roll off the production line in Surrey. The mind boggles to think what an actual McLaren-built scale model would cost. Light-away thermoplastics are used throughout the chassis and volcano yellow body, while the front axle is supported by a metal subframe for greater steering precision. Even the beautifully detailed wheels with inboard disc motifs are fashioned from sturdy molded plastic, above. This commitment to composite keeps weight admirably low. It-top tower, bathroom, scales at 18.2 kilograms unladen. That's a dry weight. This McLaren doesn't require any oils or coolants whatsoever, cutting service and maintenance costs to zero. Your accountant will love it. Packaging, design of the Ride On McLaren P1. This is a fun-sized replica of the full-fat P1 hypercar, the most extreme road car to emerge from Woking since the legendary F1 of 1994. At 1.3 meters long, it's remarkably faithful to the design blueprint, although the ride height is lifted somewhat to better handle the bumps, lumps and tiny feet typically found in playgrounds. Note the operational lights front and rear. Those back lamps, below, are a work of illuminatory delight, tiny LEDs wrapped around the rear clamshell just like on the real thing. It's got a seriously cool, ethereal presence at night. Cabin, interior space. Reprising the F1's famous central seating position, the Ride On P1 plonks the driver slap bang in the middle of the action. The view out is commendably widescreen, especially as your head will be towering above the excuse of a windscreen. This is a very selfish kind of supercar, with no passenger seats whatsoever, and a luggage compartment is worryingly absent, limiting the possibility of overnight trips for sleepovers with school chums. You perch on a firm, fixed and functional driver's seat clasped by a two-part harness, no inertia reels here, and all major controls are clustered around the familiar three-spoke McLaren wheel, complete with horn, DRS and IPAS buttons just like Big Brother. Stubby gear lever, P, R, D1, D2 and D3 ratios. Start, stop button. Switch selecting remote control or onboard operation. VAC 1 speed fan. Front and rear light switches, perfect for flashing slow coaches in the middle lane. Instruments, sound system. The attention to detail on this P1 is incredible. An illuminated 3-panel digital readout features the proper McLaren typeface and replicates the information hierarchy on the P1 road car, although the display is static and doesn't show live data. Handy for preventing parents tracking your whereabouts in the holidays. 2 air vents are fed by a 1-speed fan, a great way to cool overexcited toddlers. Finally, an MP3 player is preloaded with nursery rhymes triggered by those steering wheel buttons, embarrassing for anyone over the age of 5, but there is a USB port for importing your own tunes and the volume control lets you choose how loud you roll.